need 2 pit stops just purely for fuel. And
Alrighty, well,
yeah,
welcome
tires
back,
aren't going to
everybody.
last
We are
much
at
longer than one
Chang
stint
International
anyways.
Circuit in beautiful Buriram,
That's
Thailand,
better.
I think.
I knew
Right?
two
This is the one in
pit stops
Buriram.
for fuel, definitely.
We're with PSR, as you can hear.
Yeah, take
And,
both tires and fuel.
We're
Like hell, thank you.
almost
Oh,
last.
heck yeah.
Because I don't really know this track, and this is a very tricky car.
For one.
But we're going to give it our best. Whatever that means.
Green, green, green.
Oh, God.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
On your left.
I'm seeing double
Watch your
back
line.
here.
Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Almost took Pasha out.
Gonna take advantage of that no more incident points, huh?
I didn't want it to feel lonely.
There's an apex in there somewhere. I'll find it eventually. Very bumpy track. Got a better exit than Don. See if I can make this corner
Left
stick.
side. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
Car left. Hold your line.
I'm gonna give him all the room there.
Clear left.
Well done, fella.
Yoink! I'll have that. For now. Till I screw up. Oh, just like that! Woo! No! That section is flat out if you can get it right. Oh, jeez! I'd move the brakes further
Well done,
forward,
Pasha.
but
You're
I
looking
can't.
Really good. Come on, keep your focus. P5.
No. I'll just be over here.
Left side. Clear left.
Don't let him get away. The gap behind is now 0.6.
No. What? What? Oh boy!
We've
Oh
been
no!
about track limits. The leader has just done a 133.6. You're locking up your fronts a lot. Fastest lap for Walker,
I
133.5.
saw that.
I'm just glad I didn't collect you there.
P7.
It wasn't too bad. I just went looking at to see what direction it was going in.
You could tell better than I could at that point. Well, yeah, playing the long game here.
Come on, let's go.
Calculator says 3 stops. Oh no.
Okay, Pasha, you're gaining on this car. The gap is 8.4 seconds. Your right tyres are cold.
No! What are you doing, car? What are you doing, driver? Yeah! Imagine practice.
The leader's just done a 132.5.
Now imagine skill. 2 things I don't seem to have tonight. Ah, there we go. Now I'm down to 2 stops. That's good.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Uh-oh. Where's the unsubscribe button? I know. I've got your Prime Bucks forever. Ha ha ha!
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 7.2 seconds.
We want a sim racer, not a booty chaser. Can't I be both? See, those are the kind of
Pit window opens in 2 minutes.
those are the kind of one-liners you don't get on any other channel.
That lap time was 133.9. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Why? Give me the gaps.
Pardon?
Give me the gaps.
Acknowledged. Time deltas every lap.
Thank you, Jim. Sometimes I mumble. I know. It's hard to hear. It's a loud race car. Although it's not very loud right now, is it? Oh well. Sorry, everybody. It's loud for me, okay? Oh no! Stay on the track.
Yellow flag. Pit window opens in 1 minute. Your tyre temperatures look good.
It's about the only thing that looks good right now. There's a PB incoming.
The gap in front is now 6.8 seconds. Yellow flag. 7th position.
What am I doing? What am I doing? It's not going the right way. Whoa.
Whoopsie.
So
Okay, Pasha. Pit window is open.
Hey Don,
Your
how
right
you
sides
doing?
are cold.
Oh, I did a little loop-de-loo there on T1.
Oh, jeez. No. No. I don't know where Donna's from, to be honest. No.
Oh, I'd have seen your moment there, John.
I know what those are like.
1.6. That lap time was 134.0.
No.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
My turn to mess up T1 there. Corner exit? What's that?
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Oh, that's not good. Oh. So you know what he's about.
Yellow flag. The gap in front is now 2.0. You've just done a 134.3.
Almost
All
killed
right,
myself.
Pasha. That's good consistency. Keep it up. The car behind's pitting.
Oh wow, pitting already.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
No. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Do a little rail grinding on the curb there. I am not catching Don. Hello. I'll just drift through the corner. What could go wrong?
The gap ahead is now 2.9 seconds. That lap was
Watch
at
football.
134.3. The gap behind is now 3.9 seconds.
Look at your family. Is that
Pay
really
attention to
better
track
than this?
limits. please, Pasha.
Yes! The correct answer is yes. Enjoy, buddy. Whoa! Somebody just joined. Only 8 laps down. Go for it, buddy.
Yellow flag.
I didn't even see that guy signed up.
We've just cut the track.
I wouldn't call that cutting, Jim. I went outside. I'm just gonna run every tank out. Without knowing how much over I am.
The gap in front is now 3.0. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
No, baby! Nah. Well, at least I won't be last.
The gap behind is now 23 seconds. Yellow flag, caution.
Not again!
Okay, Pasha, we've just cut the track.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
The gap in front is now 8.0. Keep it within the track limits.
Yeah. So somebody on the SRS forum said something that really struck home with me.
The
Is
gap
that
behind is now 20 seconds.
the problem with not having a massive constant flow of new people into SRS is that the only people racing anymore are the really like diehard
flag.
people who have been here the whole time and are gonna stay. And so if you were just kind of okay, you used to be able to count on maybe 2.5 splits of people worse than you joining every race. Oh, hello.
Good job, John.
I totally. Oh, I'm looking at myself there.
Oh, God. I'm looking at the timer, not looking at the track.
Track limits.
I looked down at my relative and there was a corner coming up. Oops.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
But anyway, the point is, if you were just kind of a fair to Midland driver, like me, you could count on at least being able to be solidly mid-pack. Because there'd be a bunch of new people constantly
Sixth
flooding
place.
in that you could be
The gap
faster
behind
than,
is now 2.2.
and feel okay about yourself, even as the leaders were driving away from you. But now that that's gone, it's only the people who've been here forever. Like, I'm rated 720 something, and I'm the second lowest driver. And it shows, because I'm next to last right now. Sean's not bad.
Yellow flag.
We're just amongst people who are even better.
The leader's just done a 132.0.
Yeah. Oh no, why are you sliding? Uh-oh. What are the three of us doing back here anyway?
Well, at least it's not me alone.
I think I'm gonna take a little break.
The gap to Smith ahead is
I
now
have to take a break
14
next time.
seconds. P5, we're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Pasha. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Sorry to whoever that was I just squeezed on pit exit.
Car left. Clear left.
I think that was Martin.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
The lead car's pitting.
Oh, come on, rail grind.
Very little fuel left. Coming to the
Yeah,
pits
yeah.
at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Sorry, Martin, I suck at
The
this.
car ahead's pitting now.
It is a long pit stop.
Fine, I'll box.
Okay, Pasha. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Watch
Oh,
your speed.
jeez, I
We
almost
expect
wrecked
there'll be no
there.
traffic on exit. We should come out into position.
Oh, I don't have
6.
any damage.
The car behind is pitting.
Sat there trying to turn damage repair on, it didn't have any. Genius. Look at your dashboard next time. At least the tires and fuel work out. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to subtract this stuff. 41 liters? Half a tank? Yeah, no thanks. See if I can...
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
I hate how the tires start yellow. Like, I get what they were trying to do. No!
Yellow flag.
No! Nope. That's not how you do that.
The gap in front is now 29 seconds.
Yikes.
gap behind is now 7.7 seconds.
Step 1 is just keep it on the black stuff. Left foot's starting to hurt. Hitting the brake all the time. Maybe I should get some driving shoes. Oh, my butt's hurting now. I need a seat. I need all sorts of things. First and foremost, I need skill. Come on.
Okay, Pasha, we've gone out of track limits.
Yes,
Keep
I
it
noticed
between
that,
the
Jim.
lines.
Thank you.
The gap ahead is now 31 seconds.
Why?
The gap behind is now 8.5 seconds. The stewards have warned us about track limits.
Oh,
Keep
you
it
think?
Between the lines.
No.
Yellow flag. Your tyre temperatures are okay.
No! Why did it just break loose there? What?
The gap in front is now 34 seconds.
Ugh.
P5. The gap behind is now 6.5.
You know, it's weird. Some cars are so difficult to drive that you're just like, ugh. This thing is not easy, but there's something about it that just makes you want to learn it better. Like, I could easily be getting really frustrated with this car and be like, yeah, it sucks, I'm never going to drive it again. But for some reason, I just don't. I want to be better at it. Ah, stupid rail grind. No, 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 no. Why am I trying so hard to wreck?
The gap in front is now 24 seconds. The gap behind is now 4.2.
Oh boy. I think I can break even later for that. If I get my act together.
All right, Pasha, that's half distance. We estimate 16 minutes of fuel left.
There we go. Can I actually string a lap together? Stay tuned. Yay!
The gap ahead is now 24 seconds. That lap was at 1:33.2. That's your quickest lap. The gap behind is now 4.9.
Look at me learning! Yay, learning things.
Your right sides are cold.
Yeah. Could I get a 32? Nope. Not like that.
The gap in front is now 25 seconds. You've just done a 1:33.5. The gap behind is now 5.5.
Yep.
Stay between the lines, please, Pasha.
I'm trying, Jim. If you haven't noticed, this is a hard car to drive. That's not early enough. No, no, bonk.
Keep it nice and tidy.
No.
You're locking your front right.
Oh, don't tell me I've broken the car. Yay, no point deduction. Just a little bit of nose deduction.
Oh, lots of body work. That always helps.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, for goodness sake.
We've been warned about track limits.
Really?
Let's wait to carry it on.
P6. The gap behind is now 7.8 seconds.
Blarg. No! Why? Why am I bad? Why am I so bad at this? No. Vroom vroom! What's up, buddy?
That was close to that.
The gap in front is
Sean,
now
what did those poor
2.2.
tires ever do
Your
to
last
you?
lap time was at 1:33.9.
I don't know, but we'll figure it out now. On this corner.
The gap behind is now
I'm sure it's hot.
7.8.
Gluing right now.
I just think it's so cool with this car that you can actually see the front tires bouncing around in the wheel wells. With the little arrow cutouts right there.
Major
All right,
skill
Pasha.
issue. Totally
10
forgot
minutes
to
of
brake
fuel
for turn
remaining.
1.
Turn 1 is awful.
I thought the 50 board was going to make a good brake marker this lap. Apparently not.
At least I get to see somebody else's tail end rather than just mine.
Oh my.
Yellow flag, caution. Your lap times are pretty consistent. The gap in front is now 0.3. Your lap time was 1:33.5.
No! Jeez, man.
The gap behind is now 9.1.
Oh my god, the yellow car breathing on my neck.
You almost had it in your lap there.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always happy if the delta is green coming out of the...
Yellow flag, watch out. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Pasha.
I don't know if I can do that, Jim. I'll get back to you. I could pit out from behind
The gap
Sean,
ahead
but
is
honestly,
now
I'd rather have the
0.5.
battle.
The gap behind is now 9.0 seconds. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Why am I so bad at this?
Alright, Pasha, Kushi said not to let you through.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Pasha. Lap deleted. This is getting silly.
I don't think I've ever heard that one from Jim.
The number of times crew chief has told me I'm leading, he must be as surprised as I am.
Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Yellow flag.
No, for God's sake. I'm gonna end up going 2 seconds slower and using more fuel this lap. Oh, stop please, would you?
Yellow flag.
Who said he messed that up?
The gap ahead is now.
Don't feel
1.3.
alone.
The gap behind is now 6.8 seconds.
All right.
If I had a dollar for every time I got slapped on the rest of my crew chief, I'd be rich.
Oh, mine's doing the undercut. Ah, no, they're doing polish.
No! Had to stop because there was a car there. Maybe I should have pitted out from behind Sean.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
No! No! Why? My right front tire is square now.
The gap in front is now 2.5. The car behind's pitting now. The gap behind is now 7.4.
F it. He's not even gonna bother this lap.
P6.
Well, it ain't gonna get better, Jim.
It's again, dude.
Yellow flag. The car behind is pitting. Loving this, mate. This is perfect. The gap to Smith in front is now 34 seconds. P5. We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Pasha.
Really? Oh, wow.
The leader's pitting now.
Oh,
The guy
no.
ahead is Smith.
Don's already pitted. Is he gonna pit me here?
Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap. Your tyre temperatures look good. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
I'm gonna trust my calculator.
Look out for the
No,
pits.
don't
Okay,
die.
Pasha. Expect traffic when you exit the pits. On exit, we should be in position 6.
Oh boy, this is tough. This is not an easy race. Oh, I didn't have damage repair on. No.
Pit exit's clear.
I don't need it.
Oh my god, I almost died.
Somehow got out
I
ahead.
needed some more fuel, Pasha.
What was that?
I think I needed some more fuel.
Well, I'm gonna trust my calculator.
Die, Sean, die.
I did write the thing after all. Oh, that's not the line, is it? No, that's a first gear corner. I should actually go to first there. Sure would help.
The gap in front is now 41 seconds. The gap
I don't think I'm
behind
gonna
is
close
now
that.
2.4 seconds.
One day I'll get that corner right. Hopefully.
Brake hard at the 100
Nice.
on shift 2.
That was a
Pit window
nice save,
closes in
dude.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you still got to be a little careful, Gwen.
Yeah, don't get on throttle till the apex.
Why? Why?
Yeah, till you start straightening up, definitely. There's a little bit of a dip in there. It's very slightly banked from the inside, I think.
Did you say there's a little bit of a dick in there? Why? Girl. Blah, 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 blah.
Yellow flag.
Also, don't take any curb on the outside or inside.
The gap in front is now 42 seconds. Pit window closes in 1
Easier said
minute.
than done.
The gap behind is now 3.7.
How was that so much better than every other time I've ever done that?
Okay, Pasha. Pit window's closed. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
I genuinely want to know, because I'd like to do it again and again.
The gap in front is now 43 seconds. That last lap was a 1:33.3. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The gap behind is now 3.8 seconds.
I think Sean's catching me.
P5.
Race your race, Don. Don't worry about me.
Of course.
The gap ahead is now 43 seconds. That was a 1:33.6. The gap behind is now 4.0
You can go by on the
seconds.
main street if you like, Kevin.
Only if I get a run. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Getting lonely out here. What shall we talk about driving around Buduram?
10 minutes of fuel
What
remaining.
about that those Trump MNFTs, huh?
Come back here, Pasha.
That's pretty hilarious. Be patient. There's plenty of time for me to put it in the sand again.
See me here.
Oh, just like that! Hollow Trumpizard? You know, if he was really knowledgeable about money-making schemes, he
The gap
wouldn't
in
just
front
release
is now 44
cards.
Seconds. You've
He
just
would
done
release a collectible card game.
133.9. The gap behind is now 3.0.
And he could even theme them after himself, you know, Jokemon. Or
Oh my
Tragic the
God,
Crappening.
dude. Jesus. You would like to see what I was doing that steering wheel to stay alive.
Well, the mind boggles.
$99 for one Trumpy trading card.
At the moment, though, they're lost a lot of pace to market.
Yellow flag.
That's a line.
Okay, Pasha. Come on, stay focused.
Nah.
Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I'm losing like a second
The
there.
gap in front is now 44 seconds. That was a 133.3. The gap behind is now 3.9 seconds.
Oh, he's getting over. What a champ.
Clear right.
I was so busy looking at him, I drove off the road.
Same thing, Sean. Don't worry about me behind.
Sure thing, thanks.
Misses.
Sorry about that, dude.
Didn't impact me at all.
Man, this guy's tricky, but I like it.
Why won't you downshift when I need you?
The gap ahead is now 45
I do not know
seconds.
how to
Your
brake
lap time was
for
at
that corner.
133.5. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. All right, Pasha. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Might I stay on the lead lap? Let's see.
That lap was a 133.4.
Why am I driving off the road? What a dummy. Who needs clean tires? No!
Blood in the water.
Almost died.
You're locking your front right wheel. That lap time was 133.3. We're running on fumes, mate.
What?
The gap behind is now 16 seconds.
Don't worry about me, Pasha.
What the hell? I just touched the brake and the car went sliding.
Got a little light on fuel.
Very little fuel left.
Kevin, I think I'm gonna have to let you by so I can make it on fuel.
All right.
You want some of my fuel, Pasha?
P5. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Yeah, I'll pull over and you can pour some in. I had 1.0 laps remaining as I came to the line. I was like, I just don't trust that. Especially not with a
Lipton
corner that you
toast.
have to almost stop for right at the end.
What the hell, dude?
On your left.
Well,
That
the
was
nice thing
fun.
is
Still
the
there.
finish line's right at, like, right after that corner.
Hold your line.
Yeah.
Clear left.
Oh, good job, guys. Good job, Kevin, Martin, Steve.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That was a good time. Nothing really to show on the replay, though.
Wow, well done, Kevin.
Just,
Congratulations, Kevin.
just me
What
spinning a couple of
what
times.
Spanking you gave us all.
Once in a while, everything kind of comes together.
I got to study footage on this one, I think. I need some learning.
I can certainly, I'll post my setup and I'll post a replay.
Yeah, I'm interested in the wing because you guys are just, unless
That
there's
was
a
fun.
huge draft. I guess there is with these cars.
This is
We
a
were
car
nowhere
that's
near being in
very- It's a car that's very meta, in that when we ran this against GTP, we got absolutely spanked in the first race, and so we looked at the car. We actually looked at the physics of the car, and we had set the car too low, and we were stalling the diffuser
Oh, yeah.
and killing our downforce. And so we optimized our ride height, our aero, and everything, and it was just like night and day.
Stiffening the dampers helps massively as well.
Man. John, you probably saw me. I'm almost dying at last lap.
Yeah, I could smell blood in the water. I was going, yes, I may have a chance here, but your pace was basically the same as mine, so I couldn't close on you anyway.
Our dampers are all pretty like soft to mid.
No, not for me. Can't remember what I had.
No, I'm speaking of my setup.
Oh, right.
Kevin, I found a setup from you from like 3 years
That was a
ago.
wild
or
start
2 or
there.
3 years
Three
ago.
wide into that turn.
And it was a quality setup, and that's what I'm using. I modified it slightly for the fuel, obviously, and that's what I'm using.
Wouldn't have been on this car 2 to 3 years ago, because we only ran it just this, like we just ran it in October,
Yeah, I'm slapping the ground.
and that was the first time I ran it. So either it wasn't me, or it's more recently than that.
It might not have been you, because I know when it was. I'm sure of. I'll have to double check who it was.
Yeah, that was back in March 2020, COVID start time. I remember. I had just come back from holidays, and I only did 2 races in that series for some reason. I don't know why, but I did Silverstone and Spa. But from what I recall, I looked up the results to get an idea of lap times and stuff like that, and I saw that like it was nearly a full server. There were a lot of people racing with us, and it was the PSR race, I believe. So we did it right, Sean. This car 3 years ago.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I had two setups. I had a spa setup and a
We did
Silverstone
it
setup.
Sebring.
Look at that, just
Oh,
slapping
yeah,
the ground.
Okay,
Definitely
but
need to
March-
raise the car.
if it's March
Jumpers.
2020, it's not me because I didn't get a computer in on SRS until August 2020.
Ah, yeah.
I'm looking it up just so I can be sure. Obviously, it's not you, so now I can't remember,
Here's my dampers. At the front, pump and rebound is 12 bump, 11 rebound, and the
We
rear
find
is
some
16
particularly
bump,
long laps here in the
15
replay.
rebound.
I know that
Give that a try.
the
Makes a
two really
massive
long laps are
margin.
my pit stops.
Mine were four,
But,
4 and 5 in the front, and then I think it was like 6 and 10 in the rear.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too far from default.
wee, big old drifto through turn 1.
No, I don't tend to change dampers unless I need some fine-tuning adjustment for corner entry or corner exit.
Yeah, okay.
So when
Yeah,
you're
I'm really
saying that
scraping
the
there.
diffuser at the rear is stalling out, is it because your front is too low or your rear is too low or both? And the air is stalling underneath the car.
It's the whole car, so it's almost. If I don't know how Riley pulled it up in CM showroom, and you can see the arrow wings, and it was basically putting
Hello.
the
Well, I was
diffuser itself into the ground.
hilariously slow, but it was a good
By
time.
lowering the ride height. And so then there's one guy that we know that like actually understands data on in the car files and stuff. So Riley and him kind of unpacked the data, and we're able to see the calculations as to their actual calculations that's optimized wing arrow and all that stuff. So they looked at that.
Yeah.
And so it's not something we normally do. It was just we did it because our first race against GTP, we got spanked. And it's just like, this doesn't make any sense how much faster they were. And so once we made the change, it was then okay. It put us on their pace.
I'm just looking at my replay now, and like I actually raised my car a little bit from the default, but I'm still like scraping the ground all the way down the straight. Like there's sparks flying out from under the car the whole time.
Yep.
You know, there's always been a thing with, is it DSP, the status button or something like that, that you see sparks for the smallest of things.
And
It doesn't necessarily mean that you're bottoming it out.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with actually bottoming the car out. It's just how the wing and the arrow wings are modeled into the car. Like there's a way to see it in CM showroom where you can see the shape of the arrow, and so you would see like a plane for the rear wing, you would see a plane for the front arrow, and then you would see a plane in the middle of the car for the diffuser. And it was all about finding the balance as to the ride height, how much rear wing we wanted, and stuff. I could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't this car. Maybe I think there was another car, because we had two wing adjustments for the rear alone and one in the front. So I think maybe that was that car. But I'll post
It's not
either way.
No front adjustment.
Yeah. So it might have been the Eureka. I'm not entirely sure now. I think there might have been one other car that we really did
Now I'm
that. So I
curious.
will. I'll share the setup, and if you guys want to use it for next week.
I'll share mine as well, actually.
Yeah, thanks.
By the way,
Yeah,
it was
sounds good.
Adam Pridgeon. That's who. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Adam sounds like Kevin. If they're both talking on Discord right now, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
I agree.
Yeah,
They
it's
have
on the same. Yeah.
they have great radio voices. I
I
don't know
thought
how
you were
many-
about to say our names, and I'm like, yeah, if you're drinking.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
drinking. That's probably why I did so well tonight.
I was going to say, isn't that the norm for most of us?
yeah, it's right on the ground.
I was getting
don't
kind of
think
parched during the race, so.
No, I'm on the rum.
On the room.
The rum.
Diffuser's actually
You know,
under
you
the
mix it with your
collider
coffee
box.
and makes the world a much better place.
Interesting.
And the race much easier. I was pretty much on Martin's pace until the few mistakes that I made. Otherwise, I might have been a little closer to him most of the race, you know, even on towards the end.
Wireframe.
Which is pretty unusual because Martin's usually gone.
Mapping.
Yeah, based on our qualifying, I thought we were going to have a very lengthy battle, and I was surprised that he fell back so quickly, and I think maybe it was just a consistency issue. Like, he didn't have bad laps, he was just slightly slower some laps, and then running my pace other laps.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wing
He was
plane
pretty
is not.
consistent. Well, he made a couple of mistakes, but nothing that he lost any time over. I was thinking, yes! I saw a puff of smoke and I go, yes! And, oh no.
Interesting.
Well, he must have been thinking that when I
Is there a way to
had
change
my
the setup on the car in
mistake
the
into
showroom?
turn
Like,
one, like, oh, maybe I've got a chance. Like, I just went in complete daydream mode, and the next thing you know, I'm like, there's the 100, there's the 50, I'm not on my brakes yet.
It happens in a 1 hour race, it really does. Especially when you're out there on your own, your mind tends to wander a little bit.
Oh well.
Yeah, and so it was just like, okay.
I'll have to mess with that.
And away we go. Luckily,
Interesting.
there's no harm by
So yeah,
going wide.
I did
not
okay.
Like there's a wall.
But it's fun.
For whatever reason, my
this
mindset
car is
was,
one of
"No,
those
slow
that's
this down,
really
let's
hard
keep
to
it on
drive,
track,"
but
which then caused me to spin.
it's fun. Like it just kind of
and then
begs you
just
to
go
be better.
straight. Use all the room there is.
Yeah. Did you say you needed to go, John?
No.
Oh,
Can you
right,
change
sorry,
the
I
angles
thought
in
you
the showroom? Nah, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I mean, tonight was actually better than I thought it
And
was going to be.
you can do.
I put very little practice.
You can mess with setups. Oh, that doesn't show up for you guys. But yeah, you can mess with setups
It's
offline.
a pretty cool track for this car. Like it had that high speed aero stuff, and
You
then
can
it
do a
had
lot
the
of stuff in the
middle,
showroom, but I don't think you can make
technical
adjustments to the car.
where you had to mind your P's and Q's and hit apexes and
Anyway,
feather the throttle a bit, between turns. Just
I'm gonna go ahead and
keep your lines.
hang on.
Yeah, that was a very interesting track. I think
Turn one is a nightmare if you don't get it right. But,
which one?
I'm gonna deafen that. I'm gonna do the little transition here, but yeah, we're gonna do this series on Thursdays. I'm not hosting on Mondays anymore, but we're gonna do the Thursday stuff. So let's cut the highlight off here. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'm probably gonna throw it to somebody else. But if you're watching this in the future, then I won't, because you won't be around for that.